I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing a cloud so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. And or from the place and here and all day on the smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane, the happy and free, just singing in the rain. Yep, that's right. Yes, that's the song from Singin' in the Rain, actually. So yeah. So today, guys, speaking of Singin' in the Rain, today, guys, I am going to be doing my second review, and this time it's going to be on Singin' in the Rain. So yeah, guys, so I'm going to go right over here and say, cue the intro, actually, which, speaking of which, I am going to be doing it, quite a bit, actually. So yeah, guys, so I mean, yeah. Even though I did my first review on Singin' in the Rain on November 9th of 2019, and then I did my re-review on Singin' in the Rain, which was my second review on the movie on June 10th of 2022, and now I'm actually going to be doing my second re-review, which is actually my third review on this movie today on Friday, June 27th of 2025. So yeah, guys. So now I'm gonna go right over here and say cue the intro, actually. But yeah, which speaking of which, I'm going to be doing right now. So yeah. Cue the intro. Good morning. You slept the whole night through. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning. It's time to say like good morning to you. Okay, guys, and today I'm gonna be doing my second review on this movie right now today, actually. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get this started. So yeah, so today, guys, I am going to be doing my second review, and this time it's going to be on this movie right now today, actually. Which yeah, even though this movie did celebrate its 7th anniversary 3 years ago, and also 2 years from now it's going to be celebrating its 75th anniversary. So yeah, so without further ado, enjoy this review on, or should I say, second review on this movie right now. So yeah. Hey guys, this is Evan's Disney's Film Pictures 2025 here, and today, guess what, guys? And today, I'm going to be doing my second review, and this time it's going to be on Singin' in the Rain, came in the year of 1952. So yeah, guys, so I am going to read this plot on the internet right now. So yeah, guys, so I am going to read this plot on the internet right now. So yeah, guys, so basically what the plot's about. So yeah, guys, so basically what the plot's about, when the transition is being made from silent films to talkies, everyone has been trouble adapting, and also Dawn and Linda also have been cast as repeatedly as a romantic couple, but when their latest film is being remade into a musical, only Dawn has to voice for a new song for the new singing part, and also after the practices with a dodging coach, and also Linda still sounds terrible, and also Kathy, a bright young inspiring actress, is hired to record over her. So yeah, guys, so that's basically what the plot's about. So yeah, guys, so that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So yeah, guys, so I did remember that this movie actually I did remember that this movie actually came out on yes, I did remember that this also I did remember that this movie actually came out at the Radio City Music Hall on it did have its premiere at the Radio City Music Hall on March 27th of 1952, and it did premiere in the United States, and it did get and also did premiere in the United States on April 11th of 1952, and yeah, and I know that just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. And I know this movie is actually an hour and 43 minutes actually, which I know this movie is I know this movie is actually 103 minutes long actually, but yeah. And yeah, this is from Metro Goldwyn Mayer as well. This is another classic musical from Metro Goldwyn Mayer, which they also did that other classic musicals like The Wizard of Oz actually, which yeah. And also yeah, this movie was actually directed, fun fact, this movie was actually directed by Gene Kelly and also Stanley Dolan, and also Stanley Dolan, which yeah. Which also, fun fact, guys, also, Gene Kelly didn't also, also, fun fact, guys, also, Gene Kelly didn't also direct this movie. He also played as Donald Lockwood, which, aka Don, actually, which, yeah. And also, yeah. I am going to read the production of the movie right now, which, yeah. Even though I'm going to read this part first right over here. So, in an early draft of the script, the musical number "Singin' in the Rain" was primarily sung by Reynolds, O'Connor, and also Gene Kelly emerging from the restaurant after the flop preview of the Adrenaline cover, but to celebrate the idea. Oh, sorry, it just glitched me out actually. Sorry, that the iPad right over here just actually glitched me out actually. But yeah, to celebrate the idea of changing the film into a musical. Which yeah, and also Kelly's singing. Also, so Kelly's singing "You Meant to Be Me." You were meant for me to Reynolds as an empty soundstage wasn't included in the draft. The number was originally conceived for Kelly's singing a melody of other songs to as they rotated around the various studio backlot and sets, and also Rena Molina was originally going to have sung the lead "I've Got a Feeling That You're Fool" and with other showgirls, and also at the end of the and also the ending of as a part of the beautiful girl montage without her, but yeah. And also, yeah, even though I am going to read this part right here. So, yeah, so Arthur Freed, the head of Freed Hill, at MGM's response to the studio's glossy and glamorous musicals, convinced an idea of a movie based on the backlot of songs written by himself, and also Naco Herb Brown called Betty Carmen, and also Austin Green in from New York to come up with a story to tie the songs together and write a script. And also Carmen and Green first refused this assessment as they were absurd that that the new contract with MGM was called to write a new script, which was called to write new lyrics to the song, unless the score was by Livin Burren and even Cole Porter and even Rogers and Hammerstein, which after a 2-week holdout with their new agent arriving swiftly, Laser having have looked over the contract and told the cause that us has been entirely innovation in of their previous agent and also that and that was no longer the language in the contract. After hearing this, Condom and Green began working on the story and script actually, which even though because because many of the songs have originally been written during the time of silent films and were given away to talkies. And musicals were popular with audiences. Condom and Green come up with the idea of it should be set during the transition period in Hollywood in an area where we're immediately familiar with, which Howard Keel mentioned the possible lead and also and tried to come up with work with the evolving story of the star of Western films who makes a comeback with a singing cowboy and also but they actually gravitating to the story and also of a swashbuckling hero with a vital background who survives the transition and also falls back if his abilities of a song and dance man and also a story which Gene Kelly was well suited for actually, even though Kelly was not approached at the time, even though he was deeply impressed with he was definitely impressed with sorry guys, it just the iPad keeps glitching. So yeah guys, sorry guys, it just kept the iPad just kept kicking me out, which just give it a sec guys, just give it a sec. It just keeps loading, keeps going slow. So it just unexpectedly kicked me out actually. But also even though Green and even though Condom and Green would continue working on the script as possible, and also a silent film premiere, a magazine interview with the Hollywood had 3 possible openings with the silent movie premiere, the magazine interview with the star, and even the star meeting a girl, a star meets girl, and also a star meets loses girl sequence, and also was unavailable to also do as well. Which even though I'm not gonna read all of it, but that's okay. But also even Condom and even Green were also will return to New York with other projects, and they received a new song that they needed for a love sequence with between Kelly and Debbie Reynolds, and also originally a song and dance melody was also was evolving around on different sets and also in different sound stages and on the lot, and also but they were asked for a love song, and also in the empty sound stage it was needed immediately. Kodam and Green provided a scene in You Were Meant and for me, and also and to send off to Hollywood, which even though they're also, and also even though I'm not gonna read all of it, but that's okay actually. So even though fun fact guys, when this movie was first released actually, it was a modest hit actually, which even though this movie was a modest hit actually, which but today however it was it is actually critic qualified it cited as the greatest musical film and one of the greatest films ever, actually. But yeah, and also it also topped AFV's sorry. Also, it also topped AFV's greatest movie musicals list, and also ranked as the 5th greatest American motion picture, as well. And also, yeah, and even motion picture at the time on its updated its greatest films of all greatest American films in 2007, and also having Singin' in the Rain in the original 1998 list, and also Kelly's rendition of Singin' in the Rain ranked as their list of one of their greatest songs of all time, actually. And also in 1989, Singin' in the Rain was actually the first 25 selected 25 films selected in the United States Library of Congress in preservation in the National Film Registry of being critically and historically or signology or signal. I meant to say, sorry guys, that was my mom saying. So now back onto the reviews. Yeah, and also astonishingly significant. Also in 2005, the British Film Institute included it on its 50 movies that they have seen by the age of 14. And also in 2008, also fun fact, in 2008, Empire magazine actually listed it as the 8th best film of all time. And also in Sight and Sound magazine in 2022 listed as one of the greatest films of all time. And also Singin' in the Rain was placed at 10th, and also previously had 4th of being in 4th ranked 4th in there in 1982 in the list in 10th in their 2002. So yeah, guys. So what do I think of this movie? I have to say this. I mean, this movie is definitely a classic. I mean, yeah, Singin' in the Rain is definitely a classic musical. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best musical movies. Which yeah, I know that this is a very iconic musical, actually. Which yeah, I know that Singin' in the Rain is definitely one of MGM's most iconic musicals. Which I know this movie is very iconic, and it still is to this day, actually. And yeah, which a lot of people just can't get enough of the songs in the movie. Which yeah, also fun fact, guys, this movie is actually a jukebox musical. Which yeah, it does have already existing songs in as well. Which yeah, yeah, and also the cast in the movie was definitely great. I definitely thought Gene Kelly as Don Walkwood, aka Don, was also really great in the film as well. And even Donald O'Connor was also really great in the film as Cosmo Brown, and even Debbie Reynolds, who was also in the Halloween Town, which she also played the grandma in Halloween Town. She also played Kathy Sutton, which she was also really great in the film as well. Which also yeah, and also this is actually one of her most iconic roles as well. Which fun fact, this was also one of Debbie Reynolds' more iconic roles, actually. Which yeah, and even Jen Hagen as Linda Lamont, which I thought she was really great in the film as well. Which yeah, and even the rest of the cast of this movie was also really great in this movie as well, which I forgot to mention that. But yeah, and also there is a lot of iconic scenes in the movie, which just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec, guys. Like there is that iconic scene of Singin' in the Rain, actually. Which also fun fact, guys. I know fun fact that I did know that when they were filming Singin' in the Rain, and Gene Kelly was filming Singing in the Rain, the song Singing in the Rain, they actually filmed it with really cold water. Which, yeah, even though he did get, like, a fever after that. So, yeah. And even though, yeah. But, yeah, even though the song Singing in the Rain is definitely very iconic, actually. Which, yeah. I mean, Gene Kelly's version of Singing in the Rain is definitely very iconic, actually. Even the Singing in the Rain switcheroo was also very iconic as well. That was also a very iconic scene in the movie as well. And even even Out of Sync, actually, and also and even just give me a sec, guys. I mean, it's loading, so yeah, just give me a sec, guys. Oh, keeps going slow. Yeah, that. Sorry, guys, just keeps going slow. Actually, just give me a sec, guys. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Just give me 1 minute. Like, yeah, it just keeps it keeps glitching. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. Now back onto the review. Sorry, guys. Also there was also another scene where John makes Don Lockwood actually makes an evaluation lessons fun, and also and even the opening scene was also very memorable as well, and also yeah, and even the ending of just give me a sec, guys. This and also yeah, even the ending of this movie where the premiere of the dancing Colliver is a success. The audience rumors for Linda's live singing also and even Dawn and Cosmo and L and even and RF tell her that to lip sync into the microphone, and also while Kathy was also carried concealed behind the curtain, and also and even singing a second microphone, and also Linda was also singing Singing the Rain reprise, and also the two men also raised the curtain, revealing the ruse and also Linda and also Kathy were both flee, and also even though the audience did laugh actually when they actually saw Linda was also singing with Kathy, actually, which yeah. And also yeah, even Dawn actually Dawn has the audience stop Kathy, and also probably announce that this is the real star of the picture, and also they also you are my lucky star. And also sometime later Kathy and Dawn actually kiss, and also in front of a billboard with their new film Singing in the Rain, actually, which was also a very iconic ending, which also that ending was also really sweet and also really heartfelt as well, which yeah. And also yeah, even though fun fact, even though with Singing in the Rain, even though fun fact, I didn't know that Gene Kelly actually filmed Singing in the Rain first before he filmed American in Paris. So yeah, which I know that Gene Kelly has been in so many iconic musicals, actually, which yeah, which like American in Paris, which I already reviewed on my channel, which yeah, and also yeah, and also yeah, this movie has lots of iconic scenes, like lots of memorable scenes as well, like Make Them Laugh, and also and even though that dancing on the soundstage age was also fun fact. Barbie actually had that kind of soundstage in singing in that soundstage with that background was also used in Barbie, actually, as well, which that was inspired by Barbie, actually, which yeah, even though that stage in It's where I'm Just Ken, where all the Kens were dancing to I'm Just Ken, was actually, that set was also inspired by Singing in the Rain as well. Which, yeah. And also, and even, yeah, even though there's other iconic scenes in the movie, like the sound blare, and also yeah, and also, and even, yeah, there's lots of iconic scenes in the movie as well. Which, yeah. And now let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, which is actually composed by and even I forgot to mention the songs of this movie as well, which is actually composed by Linus Hayden, and also the songs of Arthur Freed and Nucko Herb Brown, which honestly, I thought the music and the score in this movie is definitely really fantastic. It definitely fits that Hollywood theme of this movie so well, which, yeah, it's definitely really fantastic. And also, yeah, and even though, now let's talk about the songs of this movie as well, which, yeah, I am going to talk about the songs in the movie as well, which, yeah, which I know that they're very iconic in this movie as well, which, yeah, the songs in this movie are very iconic, which, yeah, sorry guys, the iPad just keeps going slow, so yeah. Just give me a sec, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me a sec, guys. Let's talk about the music and the score. And let's talk about the songs of this movie as well. Which the song "Singing in the Rain," that song is really iconic, and also make them laugh. And also, "You Are Meant for Me," "You Are Meant for Me," and also "I Do." All I Do Is Dream for You, and also it also fit as a little, and also even another iconic song, "Good Morning," also "You're a Lucky Star." Even the iconic "Singing in the Rain" reprise were also really iconic songs in this movie. So yeah. And now let's talk about the production design of this movie, which yeah, just like the music and the score and the songs of this movie, it still holds up to this day. 73 years later, it still is absolutely phenomenal and very fantastic at the exact same time. I mean, yeah, and the production design of this movie, and the sets and the sound stages of this movie definitely look really iconic and really fantastic as well. So yeah, guys. So overall, guys, I have nothing else to say about this movie, Singing in the Rain. So yeah, guys. So if you haven't seen Singing in the Rain, where you've been, I recommend it. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna give Singing in the Rain a 10 out of 10, spectacular. So yeah, guys. So what do you think of my second review on Singing in the Rain? So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah, guys. So stay tuned for my last review of June of 2025 of this year with Elio, which I'm going to be reviewing tomorrow on Saturday on June 28th of this year, so soon as well. And also that would conclude my my movie reviews, my reviews of June of this year would officially be wrapped. They're over, and now we're going to move on to my July reviews of this year, which was starting with my short film re-review on Lava, which I'm going to be reviewing on Tuesday Tuesday July 1st this year, and also the first for my channel, which I'm going to be doing my movie review on Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper, which I'm going to be reviewing next Friday on July 4th of this year, so soon as well. So yeah, guys, so before I go, guys, I'm going to sing for you guys right now. So yeah. Who's your favorite fearless hero? Who's your favorite fearless hero? Remember me, though I have to say goodbye, remember me. I'm just Ken, anywhere else I'd be a 10. Is it my destiny to live in barren life or opportunity? I'm just Ken, anywhere else I sees a friend. When it take for her to see the man behind the tent and fight for me, to the light with the sky meets sea, it calls me and no one knows before it goes. If the wind of my sail and the sea sees behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Oh. you. I am ready, come on, I'm ready. I'm impatient and setbacks and steady. Bless me now as you blessed us all those years ago when you gave us a miracle. Am I too late for a miracle? Tell them how I defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in my next review. So, yeah. So, I'll see you guys later, and bye.